Hi guys, my name is Speeds. Welcome to a shitty review. Actually, this is a 3A figure, my very first one, and this caught my attention. Now, this is MDL Harold. He's one of the robot, one of the 9, and I believe this is from the comic WWR, the Shitty 9, which I think, well, according to the website, they have it every other month on Hobby Japan. It's kind of interesting. And this caught my attention while I was browsing through the Good Small Company's website where I got this from. And I've been into the whole figure line, kind of like acid rain figures. We have the post-apocalyptic look, really gritty, and at the same time it's really cool. I like that theme. And here we go. This is actually a big box, and up here it says it's 1/12 scale. Yep, it's really big. They went with the bigger and flatter. Yeah, there's not much up there. Just you get this band underneath, which is pretty much the same as the other side. And some more stuff here. World of 1774. And it's for 15 years or older. It is a collectible, one of the higher ends. In terms of pricing, it's not too bad compared to the other ones. I've seen 3A figures before, they go over 300 bucks. This is roughly 100 bucks, which is more manageable. Alright, let me get out of the box and let's take a look at the figure. Alright, a quick look at how it's packaged. Basically, you have a clamshell, that's how they call it, where you got 2 plastic and you can just press together the figures, which just gives you a bit of a buffer or protection. You have the figure in the middle. As we can see here, we have Harold. We have a couple of knapsacks or utility bags, which probably mounts on the side here. We have really cool manipulators for the arms, and you can also interchange them with the cannons right there. Oh, interesting. Alright, let's take it out of the packaging. Alright, we got Harold here. He looks great. Amazing paint details. So he has that weathered look to him. Mariner Fort. But it is smooth. I'm just comparing it from the acid rain figures, which has more gritty feel to it. This one has a matte, kind of like a matte finish. Kind of sleek. Yeah. But nonetheless, it looks great. And in terms of details, this one actually has a working threads, which is really cool. So there's a teeth that kind of grabs onto the wheel, and as you rotate it, it's really nice. Oh, there we go. Same thing on the other side. But this is really cool. That actually doesn't work for my plastic background here, but probably on a carpet or just your hands. It's nice. I really like that gimmick. Alright, and other than that, might as well. You do have a neck articulation, so we're gonna pop this up. There's actually kind of like a ratchet. There we go. And I think that's the highest you can go. There's actually a ball joint right on there on top that you can rotate. And the first time you're gonna do this, you might have to free it. You know, there's gonna be a little bit of residual there from the paint and might stick. But this gives you a variety of ways to pose him. Yep, really nice. I'm not sure if there's an articulation on the base. I'm trying to pull it some more, but I'm afraid I might end up breaking it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Actually, on the pictures online, that's pretty much the limitation of the movement. Actually, this one doesn't come with any illustration pamphlet. Yeah, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. So that's the head. Really cool. And other than that, we have articulation on the waist. Well, I'm just gonna call it his waist. So on the top part here, you can move this independently, and just you have this midsection also that you can move. Yep, quite nice. Other than that, I don't think the backside moves at all. but it does have really nice vents. Really cool. These flaps are fixed. Yeah, so you get tank treads, the waist, and the neck articulation so far. Now for the shoulder, actually, while looking up for more information about this figure, I stumbled upon 3A's blog. That one, they have like a special instructions on how to install it, which is great. So let's take a look at the cannons that it has. So you have one for each side, and they are painted invertly. That's really cool. There is no articulation for this guy other than this, which is nice. And well, you also have a shoulder. There's a ball joint here, but again, do not move this by itself. It's better when you have it attached there. It gives you more secure. And I will go ahead and attempt that. Alright, so let me put this aside here. We got a couple more things to go over before we start putting everything together. Same thing with the hands. They are painted invertly. Well, actually no. Oh, I thought they are. So this one has a part of yellow. And articulation wise, you have a ball joint here. Again, when I first got it, it was stiff here on the joint and the base from the hand. So just gotta be a little careful, but you have a fully articulated hand, which is great. And you have a ball joint here and an elbow bend. And a swivel. That's really cool. Alright, and you also have this bag. This is actually surprising. It's made of cloth, and just the details on how they did this. The straps are plastic. It's really lightweight and soft. I like how they did this. And seems like there's stuff inside. Actually, can you open this? I'm kind of curious. I wonder if this little... No, it couldn't be. Something that looks so realistic that you think that the strap actually works. But these are just... yeah, I think they're just for the details. And there's a little strap here that you can hook on here. And there are 4 of them. Which we'll probably put this on later on. Alright, let's attach some cannons. Alright, then this is gonna be the trigger part. I tried it once, and not sure how well it's gonna show. But let's demonstrate how to put it on. So according to 3A on their blog, there is a wider slot here and a narrower one, and you just gotta match it with what you have here. They said the wider one is on top, but depending on where it is, and again, I wouldn't move this unless you have the other one fitted already, and you just kind of match it, and it's a cross right there. So you're just gonna align it. There we go. Keep going, and you're gonna have a little gap there. Not sure if you can see that, but there is a gap there which you'll attach this. Now this one, you're gonna put it from the wider notch, and you're just gonna keep pressing it towards there. Now they tell you to use a cotton swab, which, you know, to protect the paint and whatnot. This is not easy. There we go. You just keep pressing it, and I think I got it there. Now you can move the ball joint, which works, but I think I need to press it some more. But I'm just afraid that, yeah. So, I mean, it works. You just gotta be really close. Well, now we're able to open it wider, and we're just gonna keep pressing this till we get it all the way in. There we go. And to remove it, you go backwards, you press it from the other side and push it away. Just be careful. I did that, and that thing went flying around my room. So there we go. Now let's try it again on the other side. Maybe you guys can see that or a better view on that one. So again, we'll match. So this one is like this. There we go. And yeah, don't move it yet till you have this one. Okay. It's like the key lock. We're just gonna press it like this. Maybe wiggle it a little bit. There we go. I wiggle this this part here a little bit, and that gives me a little bit of a little edge to help it push back. And there we go. And let's see if I can break this free. Come on. There we go. There we go. I'm able to free that joint. Although one of my concerns now is later on, I think it's easier when this key here is on sideways. That way you can press it from the back. Otherwise, oh, maybe even going down, but you might end up launching this and hitting this part here, and I'm not so sure how good the integrity of the paint is. We'll find out. But it seems like it's a really good quality. And here we go. Look at the double cannons here. Really nice. Alright, so let's put the knapsacks or the utility things. Maybe I'll just put 2 for now. But here we go. That's really cool. And I kind of wish it's go with acid rain figures, but it's not. This is 112. I think acid rains are 1/18. So he's gonna be a little too big for them, but why? Yeah, I think you can still probably do that. I'm trying to put this on. There we go. This is really nice. Although I'm kind of curious, why would you have this? Especially if you have your fitted with the cannons. I mean, how are you gonna reach that? Is there gonna be a person actually piloting this, or is it a support type? Yeah, but I probably really need to read the comic. I may have to hunt down those Hobby Japan. And there we go. That's really cool. Yep. So you can have him. There we go. Really nice. I'll take this out of the way for now. Yep, this is amazing. Alright, for demonstration's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to remove those the keys. Yeah, let's do this. So, since that's the wider part there, we're gonna go on the back and kind of realign it. You want to make sure you have enough clearance for it to go out, otherwise it's gonna hit the edges there. Right, so let me just reposition myself, and I have to push from the back here. Now, obviously, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna use the end of my paintbrush, and I'm just gonna press, maybe push it just slightly. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, again, I'm not sure if it's gonna show well, but I was able to push it a little bit, and see if we can get more light here. Just gonna wiggle our way out. So a lot better if you can get your fingertip as close to that edge there. Yep. And that's just kind of awkward position for me. There we go. Slowly inching my way out. and maybe give it a little bit more space. I kind of wish they made this a lot easier in terms of if you use magnets. Alright, let's close this head here. There we go. And my paintbrush went through. I got that out. And there we go. So let's see if I made some damages. Nope. Everything is a-okay. Ah, jeez. Let's do it on another side. Well, actually, I'm just gonna skip through that. I think that's one demonstration is good enough. Alright, getting back to Harold. Now we have his arms. This is great. And again, you know, in terms of articulation, really good. Yep. I actually like the sizing of the arm. It's just about right. It does reach always close fist. You have a little clearance from the ground, which is great. Yep. And I just drop one of his bags. Let's get it there. Yep. So again, this is great with that ball joint. You can have him pointing on things, different special, or different expression. Yeah. I'll have him. Let's see, bend this. Maybe he wants to scratch his head. Or even checking up something on his backpack here. Really cool. Yeah, you can do a lot of things here. One thing that I kind of wish that they have done is, what do you do with the cannons now? I mean, yes, you can swap them out, but I kind of wish there is a section that you can actually mount the cannons on the back if you're not using it. Likewise, the same thing with the arms. You just kind of make it more interchangeable. Because right now, yeah, I mean, I have the arms, but I kind of wish there's a way to store in the back. For me, I like customizing figures, and there's always a way to put those cannons on the back. So what I did, and just a heads up, please do this on your own discretion. There is a chance that you might do paint chipping, just the way how it is made. It is not intended for this, but if you want to try it out, go for it. So basically, I use jumbo paper clips, bend it in such a way that you can hold the two turrets, and I basically clip it from the inside. Although this side here is a little different, so you might have to bend it in a certain way. And there we go. It's not hard to do. And in the middle, I added some electrical tape. Just gonna give it a little bit of cushion, especially when you're putting on the back there. And here we go. There we go. So that's just resting there quite nicely on the back. And just depending on how you angled it, you can have the turrets a little bit forward or higher. And this works really well for Harold. And I kind of wish they did something like that. And likewise, I could do the same thing if I swap it out. I can have the hangs dangling on the back here. But this configuration is a lot better. There you go. Quite nice. Alright, so let's do some, what do you call this? Size comparison. So for those who like Acid Rain figures, I have Jack here. Again, though, they're not to scale. Well, for me, I wouldn't mind. Basically, Harold is a bigger robot. Even though it's 1/12 scale for 6-inch figures. And King is for 1/18 scale, I believe. And that's 3.5 or 3 3/4, around that scale. But if you have a Figma Solid Snake or the Revoltech, there you go. That's what he would be in scale with another human figure in the 1/12 scale. around that. Yep, and I think that basically concludes the review. Would I recommend this? Definitely. I have to say I'm very impressed with 3A. This is a really nice quality figure. Definitely would recommend for those who are interested. And in terms of pricing, for something for $100, I think this is a really nice figure. It is big. I actually forgot to measure that. This robot stands about 7.5 tall. Yep, he's about 7.5 or 8 inches tall. So it has some height to him, and it's a nice display piece. It's interesting. It's like a war-beaten robot, but it's awesome. It is a working threads. Anyways, that's about it for the review. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, I got this from the Good Small Company. I think it is still available, and I think they have the second from the Shitty 9 available. That's a funny name. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Sometimes I read somewhere that maybe had a different pronunciation or a way to enunciate it, but yeah, it looks shitty to me. So there you go. Alright, so that's about it for the review. And yeah, so there we go. So until next time, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.